smartphones the youth to pursue a career in sports. In its first year, the Reliance Foundation Youth Sports reached 8 cities and reached over 2 million children and got them engaged in sports. The foundation continues to innovate and leverage technology for efficient solutions. Going forward, our ambition is to leverage GEO to scale up the foundation's initiatives for better reach and greater impact, creating opportunities for the young in India. I congratulate Neeta and her team for their dedication and spirit towards creating hope and making a difference to lives of millions. I also thank Neeta for being part of the Reliance journey for over 30 years in this 40 years. This year is special, and I want to again congratulate Akash and Neeta. And for all of us in Mumbai, we particularly feel proud that Mumbai Indians won IPL for the third time. So let me spend the last part of my address, right? Dear share owners, I began my address by sharing with you the value that Reliance has created for shareholders over the past 40 years, which is unparalleled in Indian corporate history. I now want to share with you my vision for value creation at Reliance over the next decade. My vision rests on the synergy between financial value creation and societal value creation, both aimed at ensuring and enhancing the prosperity and well-being of 1.3 billion Indians. On both counts, Reliance's strategy will closely align with the Indian dream of inclusive, all-around and accelerated development. So here are my 3 main aspirations. 1, India at 80, that is 10 years from now, should aspire to become and can certainly become one of the 3 largest economies in the world. 2, Reliance at 50 will aspire to become and will certainly become one among the top 50 companies in the world. Three, I am a firm believer in the wise saying that a rising tide should lift all boats. Reliance's future value creation strategy will support and lift tens of thousands of small and medium businesses, lakhs of individual entrepreneurs, and generate shared prosperity and cumulatively create livelihood for crores of our youth. Let me elaborate. Over the next decade, India has the potential to move from a 150 lakh crore economy to a 390 lakh crore economy. This will have a multiplier effect on each of our existing and new businesses. I am confident that Reliance's own growth over the next 10 years and our contribution to the Indian economy will surpass what it has achieved in the past 40 years. Similarly, Reliance's overall societal value creation over the next 10 years will also be multiple times higher than in the past 40 years. What is the basis of my optimism and confidence? Simply this: Reliance has now become a future-ready business conglomerate in terms of the globally competitive combination of people, processes, and systems, business acumen, innovation, and technology. Reliance is enthusiastically ready to participate in the fourth industrial revolution, which will bring about the most disruptive changes in the Indian and the global economy in the coming decades. The coming data-driven convergence of human and machine intelligence in the physical, digital, and biological spaces can solve the most complex and critical problems facing India and the rest of humanity. Whereas it will threaten many business models, it will also open the floodgates of value creation in altogether different ways in both existing and new businesses. Data availability is soaring to explosive levels. At the same time, data prices are plunging. Hence, the time is ripe for sound policies and innovation that can enable and incentivize every single economic activity in India to become more efficient, productive, and profitable. Given the sheer size of its unmet domestic demand, India has an historic opportunity to chart a uniquely Indian path to join the global top three. What took the West 300 years, China 30 years, India can achieve in just about a decade or two. India's rise will be a boon for the world. In fact, the entire world is today looking up to India to show a new model of sustainable and human-centric development. This is my value creation vision for India. Dear shareholders, I now come to Reliance's value creation strategy for both our existing and new businesses. India's energy and material demand will grow steadily to meet the needs of a fast-growing economy and the rapidly increasing aspirations of our people. Our energy and materials business constitute a strong platform to generate stable, annuity-like cash flows with the potential to reach an EBITDA of around rupees 100,000 crores within the next few years. We will invest in new sources of energy, aiming for leading positions in renewables. We will invest in new materials which will have dramatic and multiple new applications. In refining and petrochemicals, our goal is to be fully integrated producer of refining and petrochemical products serving the Indian and global markets. Now I come to Geo. I have described Geo as a jewel among the many assets of Reliance. Its business and societal value will grow immensely over the next decade. Jio will become India's largest provider of data services, products, and application platforms. My vision is to see that every single economic, social, developmental, and governance activity in India is touched and transformed at scale by digital, with Jio playing a leading role in this transformation. Our best in the world connectivity network enables our customers to participate on multiple digital platforms that we are either building, facilitating, or partnering. These platforms include e-commerce, financial services, manufacturing, agriculture, entertainment, education, healthcare, and many more. These will be powered by mobile-based software as a service, big data analytics, artificial intelligence and automation tools, cloud services, and blockchain technologies, just to name a few. Dear share owners, in the next decade, consumption spending in India will grow 4 times and organized retail 6 to 8 times. In our retail business, we have market leadership through size, scale, number of customers, multiple formats, and a commitment to provide value to customers every day. We will continuously expand Reliance Retail's geographic spread and fulfillment capability. We will position it as a retailer of choice in both urban and rural India. I have asked the leadership team in our consumer businesses to set themselves a target of achieving profitability similar to our energy and materials business within the coming decade. In short, Reliance will build within a decade new businesses of the same value as our existing businesses, thereby further consolidating its position as one of the world's leading value creators. Just as Reliance became known past 40 years as a company that has won the trust of millions of its retail investors and shareholders like you, it will be known in the coming decade as an enterprise with lakhs of partners, with supporting the small and the young entrepreneurs and an enabler of a larger ecosystem of entrepreneurs in India. After demonstrating this model, Reliance will leverage it globally. I would like to thank the central and the state government, shareholders, investors, suppliers, and customers for their consistent and resolute support. I thank all my colleagues on the board for their unanimous support and immense encouragement. I have special words to acknowledge the collective efforts of the entire team Reliance, working tirelessly 24/7 to create and sustain this world-class enterprise and institution. Thank you. Dear, let me now conclude. Dear shareholders, we are today living in a new India that has opened its doors for a new and bold ideas, for daring and adventure to build a strong, prosperous, and harmonious nation. Under the leadership of our dynamic Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi, this new gutsy spirit of India has been recognized and hailed by the world. Today, as we celebrate the 40th anniversary of our company, it will serve us well to recall our founder, Dhirubhai's many words of wisdom the guiding principles of his life, and the spirit and values he upheld and nurtured in us. What did Dhirubhai teach us? Ambition, still more ambition. Initiative, still more initiative. Innovation, still more innovation. Teamwork, still more teamwork. Positivity, still more positivity, and always positivity in life. Each single day, our founder urged us to set our eyes not on the far horizon, but far beyond the horizon. That has been the secret of Reliance's splendid achievements so far. But my beloved father also taught us to be humble and to never forget that the nation expects a lot more from us in the future. Therefore, today, I assure the people of India that Reliance will do everything and more to meet the nation's expectations. Friends, as we march towards the golden jubilee of Reliance in 2027, I can confidently say that the golden decade of Reliance has begun. As a new generation of leadership emerges at our company, I seek your blessings for them to take Reliance to new heights of success and glory, and for all of us to render greater service to our great nation, India. Thank you very much. Thank you. 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 In